And good morning, everyone, to Maba Stadium, Kuala Lumpur. Welcome to Maba Stadium, Kuala Lumpur. You're watching the FIBA 3x3 Under-17 Asia Cup, and the sessions, the games that happened yesterday are a very, very exciting day 3. New Zealand defeated Uzbekistan, Japan, and Iran, and Malaysia getting the wins in the men's and women's category. Very, very exciting indeed, and more games coming our way today. But first, we're just checking out what happened yesterday. And a lot of the teams were super, super excited to get the wins, including the New Zealand women's team, who are looking the goods, who will be playing very, very soon. Mongolia, the very, very tough defensive Mongolia. Japan, the favorites for the men's category. And Chinese Taipei breaking Malaysian hearts with a 21-15 victory. As we can see there, the mighty, mighty Kiwis. Yes, the team of Alia Newton, Tia Pavihi, Olivia Lassie, and Zoe Richardson, led by their coach, Francis Tilley. And they are very friendly to the camera at the start of the game and at the end of the game as well. So they'll be taking on the sharpshooting Mongolians, and also a very, very defensive Mongolian team. Don't muck around with these girls. They are here to play, and they are strong in the lane. This is Bodha Hirtan, Nadine Kusir Nyamchao, the team captain, Ekchen Gansurin, and Nomen Batsurin. Those are the 4 players right there. Say no to all our viewers in Mongolia. That's how you say hello, apparently. And what's going on, Kiwis? It's about, I think it's about 2 o'clock over there in New Zealand. Hope you're all well, especially on a Sunday, having a few drinks and a bit of food. Neo Yuen Yin and Yanan are our 2 lady referees today. The bosses are in charge. So who will take charge in this game? Will it be the team in blue, or will it be the team in white? You would probably say New Zealand start as favorites, but this will be a close one. New Zealand didn't start super well in the previous couple of games. I think they've learned that under Coach Tilly, or Tills as she's known to her players. Puts it up. Richo tried to get the rebound. Richo with the ball. 3-second call. So that's good D by Mongolia. Newton on court right now for Pavihi. Mongolia, you got to get in their face. Attacks the rim, rebounds, puts it up and in. Mongolia get the opening basket. Handoff. Lassie tries to spin. Good D there good block by Mongolia. Shot clock violation, and Mongolia with a more confident start at the moment, and they send on Gansurin, who's a powerful, strong player. Can't do that, says the ref. Technical. Here they go up top. They love that double screen. Good steal by Richo. Richo on the drive. She's in trouble. She's looking a bit frustrated here at the moment. Richo on to the bench. Lassie on court. They're going a bit smaller this time, the Kiwis. Newton. What does physics say? And Mongolia with the rebound. Lassie tried to step in for the steal. This is good D by New Zealand, but oh, good slip. Oh, excellent slip, catch, and puts it in the tin. New Zealand attack with a scoop shot. Yes, they're on the scoreboard. And the steal as well. Can they spin? Lassie. Lassie on fire. So did someone order Te Lassie in New Zealand and Malaysia? Well, the Mongolians did not, but couldn't put the condensed milk in that one. For the two. Hits the net, but does not go in. So Mongolia clear. Richo now back on court. It's 2 apiece. This is tight. I did say that it would go down to the wire. Will it go down to the 21 wire, or will it go down to the clock? So the referee saying you've got to clear and go back to the perimeter once you grab the rebound. And this is a very, very common mistake with the development pathway players. And because of that, New Zealand have sent Nyam Chow to the line. The last set of players you want to send to the line are the Mongolians. They are sharp shooting. There's a SWAT sniper shooter in any country. So don't muck around. 3-2 Mongolia. 1 foul each. New Zealand got to tighten up. Mongolia need to get some open looks to knock down those shots. Trying to look for that step back on the drive. Beats Richardson to the tin. Richardson goes for the 2. Miss. Trying to step in. They got some speed, Mongolia. You got to stay with them. Corner pocket there, but elects to drive. Tap, tap. Mongolia with it. Oh, good steal there. Richardson in the lane. Richardson attacks. Spin move. Can't get it. Kick. Drive. Running shot. Tried to bank it in. Shot's not falling down for New Zealand at the moment. Mongolia with a screen. With another screen. They've got to watch the shot clock. New Zealand got to keep applying the pressure D. Just put that up because she was aware of the shot clock. So good pressure D by New Zealand. But if New Zealand can keep that up and just play that pesky defense, because they've got some size about them. But the Mongolians have the speed. Okay, Richardson and her opponent not swapping Christmas card addresses. Return to sender. Newton on the drive. Lassie tried to go for the reverse. That was a bit ambitious. And now they go to the 10. Great D, New Zealand wide open. Thought about the 2. And she's fouled right there. So free throws will be critical today in terms of putting them away. Lassie to the bench. Pavihi saying, get the chatter up, get the talk up, let's do the communication. Spins. She's fouled. New Zealand trying to stay positive. They're being rattled here a bit. Timeout called, and it is a pretty tight game with just over 3 minutes played. Timeout. As you can see there, the Kiwis looking frustrated. The Mongolians, they have a game plan. From my experience with Mongolian teams, they will run it at you and try to shoot the lights out. So if you're not a good quick transition team, you might struggle against these pretty decent athletes, or good athletes for that matter. Pavihi. Tia Pavihi. It's low and puts it away. Critical shot right there. And she tries to get the steal. She almost did, but right out of court. Richardson, she's gonna try to disrupt Gansurin. Gonna stay with Gansurin. Oh, there's the switch right there. So both teams playing smart basketball. Defense being really tested here. Niam Chow with the ball. Well, she will have the ball soon. This is excellent combative basketball. Oh, great pass. Richardson just lost her opponent right there. Richardson with the spin. Couldn't get that to go. 5-3 at the moment. Richardson trying to step in for the steal. Loose ball. So desperation stuff. Mongolia 5, New Zealand 3. Pavihi dribbling, trying to go to work. What can she manufacture? She will go attacks. Oh, good D. Great defense right there by Engchen Gansurin. New Zealand had the right intent, saw an opening, but didn't see quite coming to Mongolia for the 2. Push shot and floats it in right there. 6-3. Newton clears. Newton goes to work. So Mongolia really trying to get into the heads of the Kiwis at the moment. Posting up at the elbow. Good pass. Tilly trying to encourage her team on. Careful, Tills. These referees might say you are coaching, so that happens a lot in 3x3 tournaments. Lassie. New Zealand need a bucket. Lassie. Oh, shots not falling down for New Zealand at the moment. They're getting in position, but the finishing. So shot selection is critical. Mongolia just want to keep going. Step back to Richardson, tried to get the rebound. Up top, goes back further, but on the drive. This New Zealand team are pumped. We haven't hit the halfway mark yet. Pavihi, Tia. She goes to work. Turn around. Jumper's no good. Mongolia looking for a great block there by Richo. Richo miss. Now New Zealand are clicking defensively. Can they get some baskets? Richardson, step back 2, miss. New Zealand with the rebound. Richardson, spin. Couldn't get that to go. And Mongolia with a awkward pass right there. Let's just put it that way. Mongolia are in foul trouble, so New Zealand should take advantage and drive the lane. Whenever someone's in foul trouble, drive the lane. Get some free throw shots there. You can get to shoot for free. Not shot for free. Shot clock violation. New Zealand slowly coming into it right now. They just need buckets. But Mongolia are protecting and ensuring that doesn't happen. Attacks. The disruptive, strong, physical D. That looked like an offensive foul, in my opinion. Gotta look at. I suppose if Richo put her hands up, it would have been. I do look at that a lot. This is Hilton. 7-3. She splashes it in for the 2. Skip pass. Lassie on the drive. That's much better. 4:31 on the clock. Mongolia with 6 fouls. New Zealand with 2. Don't forget, this is a development tournament for these girls. Missed shot. Newton with the rebound. Richardson trying to get into the lane. Tia, or off balance, gets her own miss. She needs to kick. Newton puts it up. Foul. Like I said, drive the lane. That's their 7th foul, so they get 2 shots. Sorry, not the 7th foul yet. My bad. Looked like the 7th foul. Thought it was. Releases. Miss. Gotta chase down those rebounds. Don't let them have a shot. Mongolia. That looked like a travel. And Mongolia will go to the line. This is Batsurin. If Mongolia win this, they will definitely be a dark horse for the final. Don't forget, we are at the business end of the tournament, everyone. There is no tomorrow. There is only this afternoon. If you don't win, order the lattes, order the nasi goreng, which is fried rice in Malaysia. Bring on the chili sauce and the fish and chips, or the fish and chops. And yes, early celebration in terms of your overseas experience here in Malaysia, truly Asia. But all the teams don't want that yet. They want the trophy celebration victory with more fried rice and fish and chips. And Mongolia misses a free throw. That's very, very rare. Richardson not complaining. Richardson goes for the 2. Richardson with the miss. For the big 2. Nope, Richardson. She's trying to get some production, but she drives. Competitive spirit. Oh, that gets the fall, and at a critical moment right here. Bounce pass. Mongolia looking a bit sloppy at the moment. New Zealand need to capitalize. They're only down by a deuce. Simple baskets, simple plays, simple movements. Nothing fancy. Newton. Rebound. Kick. Richardson fires. Bang! Richo ties it up right here in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Bounce pass. Whoa, that was a clanger right there. And I'm sure that was some sort of psychological message. Who was sending the message? You be the judge. But off the bounce pass, clears for the two. Miss. Good steal by New Zealand. Newton. Or good D. She needed to kick right there. Richardson trying to play defense. Puts it up. Put back is good. 8-7. Mongolia regained the lead. Cut up and couldn't get the bounce to drop in. The Maba Sunday bounce was not there. Richardson got to stick with her opponent. They can't give Mongolia an open look, and now Mongolia up by a deuce again. But New Zealand will attack the rim and score. Good job there, Pavihi. Oh, the big bomb right there. That has to hurt. It'll give you a headache, that one. 3 points down. And great shot right there by Newton to keep this interesting. It's going down to the wire, everyone. Not sure if it'll go down to 21. Oh, knocks it down with some Mongolian spice. Step back, air ball. 4 points down. Advantage Mongolia. Timeout. And New Zealand, they just had to defend the perimeter. But I'm not saying that in any critical way. That's tough against the Mongolians, who are such sharp shooters. They are deadly. That's their bread and butter. That's the way they're trained in their country, because they go up against massive, massive opponents from Europe and America who are 6'2" plus. Well, at this age group, 17, probably 16, 17, probably 5'11", 6. So they are taught, shoot the tin, shoot the lights out. And they've got speed to burn, two deadly weapons. They have the need for speed, as Top Gun once said. They've got that maverick approach. New Zealand, traditionally, size, physicality, defense, technical execution. But with a 3x3 game, with 10 minutes on the clock, you gotta make sure you're always popping those shots. Mongolia, and couldn't get that. That was a gimme right there. New Zealand not complaining. Richardson. New Zealand with the rebound. Should kick, but scoops. Richardson for the jumper. No good. Those shots really, really need to go down. For the two. New Zealand need 2 twos and a stop. Let's send on the best shooters, whoever can shoot it from the outside. Richardson, spin. And you need a bit of lady luck sometimes. I always say to the players, sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes the shots did not drop. Put yourself in a position to score. That's the challenge of being the first team to play at 9 o'clock in the morning. But always great having the Kiwis here. And Team Mongolia as well. Two very, very proud basketball nations. Handoff, looking to shoot. Ooh, she fouled on the 2-point line. Referee says no, continuation. And that leads to the basket right there. New Zealand need some big shots from up top. Couldn't pop. Mongolia are just happy to do what they do. Good cut right there. An excellent basket. The two, no good. New Zealand going for big twos. And Mongolia trying to get this done. Fires. Miss. And Richardson's got to be careful. And Mongolia will take this one. And there's the finishing touch. Richardson for the 2. And she hits it, but too late. Too late. Mongolia get this one. We said it was going to be close, and it was relatively quite close throughout the whole game. And Mongolia shaking hands with a very, very good opponent. Commiserations to all the fans in New Zealand. Your team did try, but well done to Mongolia. Dirla, which means thank you to Mongolia for putting on a great exhibition, as well as New Zealand 2. Final score right here, Mongolia 16, New Zealand 9. There's the final score right here between Mongolia 16, New Zealand 11. And looking at the highlights right here, we said it was going to be close, everyone, and it was. Don't let that scoreboard fool you. But it was only in the last 90 seconds that Mongolia kicked away and made some big shots. New Zealand today played a pretty good game, but in terms of hitting the shots, Richardson yesterday, she was electric from the outside, shooting flamethrower 3-pointers all the way. But today, the Kiwis couldn't find their range, only hit a couple of 2s. And in the lane, they struggled to get those shots, second chance points. Mongolia was just so quick and aggressive. And Mongolia, you have to give them credit, not the biggest team in the world in any of their genders, male and female, but when they're in the lane, they will just, it's like they're pulling your shirt and they're in your face, but they're not actually touching you. They just know how to play the psychology, physically and mentally and metaphorically as well. A really tough team. You don't want to, if you're an opponent, if I was representing my country, I would hate to face these girls because they are just so tough in every facet. Next up, oh, it's the Causeway rivalry right here. Malaysia and Singapore. This one's gonna be chicken rice, hot and spicy. Singapore are the favorites though, I will say that. Led by Kayla Lim, there she is, one of the best players in this tournament. And then the captain, Lee Donwon and Denise Chu. So it'll be great to see a Southeast Asian team in the Final Four. We don't see that very often, to be very honest. It's usually a team from Mongolia, either the Tasman from Australia or New Zealand, and then China or Japan. So quite rarely do we see Southeast Asian teams kick on. There is Erica Ng, Sandra Cho, Sammy Tan, and Elaine Chong. Malaysia backed by their home crowd. The two captains, Elaine Chong and Jovita Lee. So the referee saying, let's smile for the camera, because these two guys can smile, Abdul Rahman and Mukchalun. If you see a lot of black and yellow tops in the stadium, especially in the front, that's the Malaysian national team representatives. As you can see in the front there, the man with the very, very shiny forehead is Coach Kulim Lee. He's the women's coach or was the women's coach. Sammy Tan gets Malaysia underway. Malaysia not wasting any time. They're going for it because they're up against a pretty good opponent. But this Malaysian team is coached by Jeff Verness, former point guard who has played for some clubs in the Philippines. Swing. Sammy with the screen, drives. Oh, Malaysia off to a hot start. Wing to tie it up, miss. Skies for the rebound and wins it. Crossover. Pass, Sammy. Lost the ball but got it back from up top. That's way off. But Malaysia with a good start right here. Powerful in the first 50 seconds. Singapore, what can they conjure up with? Kayla Lim, can't let her shoot. She's deadly from the outside, and she will drive. They've read that well. Malaysia did their homework. Good pass. Oh, that was a good pass, but Sandra wasn't ready for it. Sammy Tan now back on court after getting a breather and getting a drink, a water drink. That looked like a semi-travel, but never mind. Lee. Sammy trying to play defense and stay with her opponent. Oh, good basket right there by Don Juan. She got the singular just like her name. Puts it up. That was a rush shot. Sloppy on rebounding. Jabbing, driving. Go for the pull-up, girl. Oh, with the fake, but then the shot couldn't get it. Got it clear. Sammy fires. Miss. Rebound is good by Malaysia. And the basket. No fouls. Erica Ng to the bench. Now Elaine back on court. 3-1. Kayla. Step back. Miss. Rebound. Crossover. Fires. Bang! Malaysia up 5-1, but they can't get complacent. They're just going to continue to play D with the fake and the shot. Shot's not dropping for Singapore at the moment. Malaysia just going to drive it. Oh, that was a beautiful drive right there, but couldn't finish. She clears. Smart. Handoff. Sammy protecting, driving, shooting. Couldn't get the Maba Sunday bounce. Crossover, spin. Steps in for the steal. Out. Fires. Oh, it's a splash right there. This is a great game. Good cut underneath. Couldn't finish. Singapore to tie it up. Kayla Lim in and out. Hui Lin, aka Elaine, on the crossover, on the drive, and she gets it in the tin. 6-3 at the moment. Kayla, try not to let her shoot. Sammy, this is great D by Malaysia. Malaysia are trying to use defense as their most potent offense. Ho-ho-ho! From the outside with the flamethrower 2-point shot. Elaine Chong. Kayla, miss. 8-3. Malaysia, crossover. Open, another two. The twos are dropping for Malaysia. And they're playing D. Look at that defense. This is classic Jeff Furness basketball. That's a foul. I did say at the start of this tournament when Singapore were coming through the qualifiers, they were the unexpected team to probably do some damage to other teams. But today, Malaysia going at it. Sammy Tan is their leader. She's a very, very quiet girl off court, on court. As they say in Malaysia and Singapore, don't pray, which means don't muck around. It's our cultural way of language. The pun on the words don't play. This is Sandra Cho. She's not the greatest free throw shooter, but she's an excellent player to have on court because of her personality, her size, and what she brings to the table in terms of rim protection. Not a lot of big, tall girls in Malaysia to select from. When they come, they're a gem. On the drive again, she is just bossing it right there. That's Erica Ng. Malaysia with the steal. Jabbing, step back for the two. Miss, that was a bit too much chili padi on that one. And Coach Chu Po Leng, I stand by the words of my description of Po Leng. She's an excellent coach who's done a great job. Singapore has a very, very small talent pool to select from. Kayla Lim puts it up high. Air ball, tries to keep it in play. Malaysia let that go, but Singapore tried to keep it in. 11-3 at the moment. Singapore with one foul. Singapore looking a bit rattled here at the moment compared to their usual selves these last couple of days. Sandra, yes. Sandra Cho, put her in a position where she can just execute simplicity. She will do well. She's not that free throw shooter. Malaysia grabs the ball with a steal. Afterburners on basket and one. She gets the bucket and the bang. Elaine Chong, aka Hoi Lin, 13-3. And we have hit the halfway mark. This to do some serious damage. Rims out. Singapore happy with that miss. Kayla Lim, miss. Her shot's not going down for her. Oh, that's a sloppy pass. Malaysia cannot get complacent right here. They have a history of getting complacent during games and blowing massive, massive leads. Lim can't let this girl shoot. She's a fantastic shooter. Singapore drives and scores right there. Good job. Sammy Tan clears. That's good defense by Denise Chu. It's a 9-point ball game. 4:41 to go. From the outside, driving, step back, two. Ooh, that was almost there, and trying to beat the horn. Singapore now trying to make a run for it. Chu, great footwork, Chu, but couldn't finish. Malaysia on the drive, off the foot. Singapore got to be careful. They've already committed 3 fouls. If I were Malaysia, I'd just keep attacking the basket. Try to drive the lane. Here we go. She tries, steps out. She will drive and attack and gets her own miss. Goes again from underneath and it's good. Puts it up and in. 10-point ball game. 1. Lee. Oh, good job, Lee, with the scoop. She's deadly there. Sammy got it clear. Thinking about the 2, but she will elect a drive with the scoop shot. Was she fouled? No. Continuation, says the ref. Great block there by Sammy. Shoots again, Singapore. In it goes. This is getting exciting right here. 7-point ball game. Malaysia drive the lane, splits that Singapore defense. Singapore, good slip right there. Oh, could not. You gotta put those kind of shots away. Sammy taking her time a bit. Sammy, the enforcer, spins. She tried to go for the turn and the burn, but she turned. Oh, what a block right there in the pocket. Not in our house, says Erica Ng. 15-7, Malaysia, 6 points from getting it done. Timeout called as the medical team looks on for Malaysia. And the photographer right there, my good friend. Singapore, you can tell from their body language. Malaysia have brought a game plan, but Singapore couldn't quite execute their offense at the moment, but they still can. There's time. There's lots of time. If Kayla Lim can light up, there's a fighting chance here. This scoreboard, these scoreboards are always misleading in 3x3 basketball. Lim, kicks, step back. Oh, that's a travel. Oh, double dribble, says the referee. My bad. And usually in Malaysian leagues, the referees would call the travel. Malaysia from up top with the pop for the 2 right there. And Malaysia, I'll be honest, I didn't expect this. Good D. Jeff Reness. As they say in Malaysia, I think everybody will belanja him makan, which means they'll bring her out for a lunch treat or a dinner treat. They're playing 2-way basketball today in Malaysia at the moment. Have some water, girls, because and keep smiling, but don't smile yet. You're not at the finish line. And Malaysia started electrically. I know that's not a proper word, but in an electric fashion. They just attacked the rim. Got the opening 2 baskets. And then hit some big 2-point bombs. Kayla Lim, not quite herself today. And that happens. That happens in tournament basketball. You're fresh in the first few days. Step back 2. Kayla Lim with the miss. Malaysia want to get it done. Good screen by Sammy to create some separation. Both players there, Elaine Chong and her Singapore opponent, trying to get the rebound. Chu. Can she get a 2? But she'll set the screen for her teammate Lee to drive. Lee for the reverse. Malaysia with the rebound and the pass. Wide open for the 2. Kayla Lim, Sammy Tan. Look at that pesky defense by Sammy Tan. There was a game plan here today for Malaysia. Shut down Kayla Lim, because she's been shooting it everywhere, from the outside and the inside. Shot clock violation. Great defense, Malaysia. Sammy Tan. They're trying to get the separation. Back. Shoots for 2. Way off target, but Sammy tried to float it. Lee with the bounce pass. 1 in the lane. 1 up, and that's a good basket right there. Malaysia will say, just keep going. We're almost at the finish line. Tried to do a crossover. Scoop shot, no good. Oh, good defense there by Malaysia. She goes for the drive, and she's fouled in the process right there. And she will go to the charity stripe. She, being one of the best players today, Elaine Chong. Can she tong it in right here? Okay, Malaysia, if they want to be competitive in the semi-final, they've got to put those kind of shots away, those free throw shots, those freebies, as I like to say, or as we like to say in 3x3. Shoot for free. Malaysians love something that's for free. Take it from me. In the lane, Sandra, short, but she taps. Singapore. Chu lost the handle right there. 50.4 seconds left. Malaysia not really going for it. They know they've got time on their side, but they want to use the last minute as a training drill for the semis. Looking for the step back, crossover though. Around and no. Again, those kind of shots need to go for you if you're going to beat these semi-final top 4 opponents. Chu, good D by Sammy, cleared. Thinking about the two, Sammy posting up, Sammy with the spin. Sandra gets the rebound, out in the lane. Singapore got the loose ball. Malaysia are 10 seconds away from marching into the semi-final. Puts it up and in. Malaysia will probably just go for a 2 or just ride it out. And they are in the semi-final. Team Malaysia. Not celebrating like it's 1999, but they are just said, let's move on. A very mature performance there by Malaysia. And to their credit, they beat a very good Singapore team who just didn't play their best game today. But take nothing away from Coach Chu Po Leng, Kayla Lim, Dawn Wan, and Denise Chu and Jovita Lee. They did play a great tournament. Malaysia 17, Singapore 9, final score. And a great game indeed for Malaysia. The Malaysian fans will be happy that their home team is in the Final 4. Malaysia always hoping to use all tournaments to grow in terms of the journey for the Southeast Asian Games. That's big stuff here in Southeast Asia. When I say Southeast Asia, I mean teams such as Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Vietnam, Brunei, Cambodia, Laos, shall I say? Certain countries say Laos. So these 8 countries will always fight it out for sporting supremacy every 2 years. The last SEA Games was held this year, and it was held in Vietnam. Vietnam have done very, very well with their basketball, especially with 3x3. Malaysia trying to play catch up. Malaysia was once upon a time in front, but these days it is Malaysia who is trying to play catch up. But with a win like that, it will be a very, very good journey. And now Japan, the favorites, taking on the host, Malaysia. Malaysia losing to Chinese Taipei, but they got a win against Sri Lanka, whereas Japan defeating Iran. And look out for them, their speedy basketball. It is so hard to compete with. Malaysia will need to bring out a Ferrari and a Porsche to keep up with them. So the session 1 game coming up shortly is Japan and Malaysia, followed by Mongolia and New Zealand, a repeat of the women's quarterfinal. Mongolia got the victory, but can the Kiwis get a victory in the men's category? They're a very big and physical team led by Brownie. We'll soon find out. That's Joel Brown, Louis Gordon, Mitchell Kokeri, and Nicholas Haywood. Cameron Wilson, their coach. We're waiting for the next play to come out. Look out for Japan. Such a quick team. And don't forget, Japan have done extremely well. They're always the super hard team to beat. If you were to ask the Australian Opals, which is the Australian women's basketball team, who are the third best team in the world at the moment, led by coach Sandy Brondello, which team would you not want to face? You wouldn't want to face Japan, because they're such, I call them dynamite players, because they can just bring out the bomb and shoot them from the outside. Their commitment to defense, it is extremely great to watch. And if you're a coach who wants to teach players discipline, basketball, in terms of commitment to discipline, show them some videos of Japan, this team right here. That is number 6, Suguru Ishiguchi. Number 10, Agero Ogawa. Number 7, Shuntaro Buto. And number 11, Terochika Naito. Coach is Yoshito Nakaso. This should be a very good education for our Malaysian men's basketball team. Waiting for them to come on. Malaysia cheered by the home crowd. That's Iman Ajmal, development player with the Matrix team. Matthew Ashton Lim, Brian Lim, and Jinsi Yap, who has played with a few pathway teams in Malaysia. They're trying to develop him into a solid big for the 5-on-5 game, and potentially future 3x3 tournaments. There's Ishiguchi, the team captain, and Matthew Ashton Lim, Mohan Kumar and Burma Bunibata are our referees for today. So here we go. Good luck to both teams. Let's hope for an exciting one, as always, right here at the FIBA 3x3 U17 Asia Cup 2022. And they're on the scoreboard already. Why? Because they just burnt you with speed, and they get the foul as well. They don't waste any time, Japan. This is Suguru Ishiguchi. Does not convert the two-point play, which is quite surprising because Japan is so good from the stripe. Usually, I would say them and the Mongolians are so clinical at the stripe. But there it is. They must have heard me. They must have heard my pressure as well. Ajmal with the 2. And Japan lets it go out. Malaysia can't be intimidated by this Japan team just because they are the favorites. Out, mid-range, the pull-up is very good. Get the steal. Japan playing like a very fast Honda, Mitsubishi and Suzuki put together. 3-zip. Malaysia being hit by a Japan bullet train at the moment. Great spin move by Jinsi in the lane. Great control. That's a win for Malaysia right there. In terms of psychological, when you see plays like that, because a player being patient in the paint, calm and collected to get the basket, but can't get too patient because Malaysia trailing by 3 and have already committed 2 fouls. Posting up, looking for some sort of a handoff. Tries to knock some sense into the Malaysian player by throwing the ball in his head. On the drive, couldn't keep up with him. He was too quick. That was actually a good foul, because that man there, Ishiguchi, was about to take off and lay it in and finish with the lay. Posting up, good cut. Malaysia fell for the oldest trick in the book, or in the basket, shall I say. Ajmal, they needed 2. He needs a screen. There it is. Ajmal drives. Good D, Japan. Couldn't see that completely. Corner pocket, drive, kick, fires. In and out. Malaysia need to match them with tempo and speed. Ajmal. Good D by Japan. Shot clock, puts it up high. Couldn't put that away. Malaysia trying to stay positive. Brian Lim at the charity stripe. This has been extremely impressive from our friends from Japan. They always do a good job with their athletes. Brian Lim break the first. Gets the second, so Malaysia only trailing by 3. They've got to box out and get those rebounds. Try to win those rebounds better, Malaysia. Baseline drive. Oh, made an adjustment in the air and just shifted and scored. What a move there by Ogawa. But Brian Lim said, okay, you can do a fancy move. I'll just do a reverse layup and go to the bench. Ishiguchi on the outside, driving for penetration and fouled in the process. One shot for Japan. Look at that, everyone. Only 2 minutes and 6 seconds played, and there's already been 9 points scored. Make that 10. Malaysia clear, handoff. Throw right at their opponent, Malaysia. Spin, working on his opponent and beats his opponent to the tin. That's Jinsi, but he let that one go. That was poor defense by Jinsi. Yeah, very poor defense. Kesian, as they say in Malaysia. Looked on by Noor Izzati Yaakob, team manager, and Datuk Bruce Lim, who's got the video camera around. Buto at the line. With the free throw shot, the freebie is good. But Juma. Shoot for free. On the outside, good screen, bounce. Jinsi posting up. Jinsi tried to get his own miss, but that's good D by Japan. Matthew Ashton Lim with a jumper, but missed. Japan, that's a good disruption right there for Malaysia. That's the way you gotta stop Japan, because they're so fast. It's like playing a bunch of 30, 50-meter sprinters. Buto from up top. Buto with the cut. Buto with the reverse. Buto with the basket. The Buto basket. Then Brian Lim's got to put it out long to... Oh, bang! Brian Lim. Did Japan clear properly? They clear. Malaysia clear now. Jinsi, strong move to the tin, gets his own miss, and put back is good. Now Malaysia trying to make a comeback. 10-7 down. They've got to play D, just like their girls did against Singapore. Corner, fires, miss. Malaysia right now coming alive. If they can get the next basket, they're in with a shot. And got to handle the ball better. Shot clock, Brian fire again, up high, miss. Malaysia trying to make a run. TV timeout says. Missed the referee. Both teams trying to get a breather. Japan can't get complacent. They have bossed this game. But in the last 24 seconds, Malaysia with that big bomb from Brian Lim from the outside. And with Jinsi's putback, they're very much trying to stay in the fight against the mighty, mighty Japan. Up top will be Ishiguchi. It's arguably a 3-second call for the two. Ooh, in and out, miss. Rebound, yes, it's good. Well done, Buto. Handoff, Ajmal. Good steal by Japan. Attacks with the steal, and they cash in with the basket right there to get the 4-point lead. Matthew Ashton Lim struggling to handle the ball. Brian Lim looking for the step back, but this is great Japan defense. And this is very, very good Japan defense. They've just turned it around in just a matter of 19 seconds. That's how mathematical and clinical they are. Turn. Drive, bounce. Attacks, kick. Ajmal got a piece of that for the jumper. Oh, puts it through. Through and true for the point. Point made. Jinsi, work on your strength. No, the basket will not count because of the infringement. So Malaysia now with 5 fouls. They've got to be careful. Whatever happens, it'll be a great learning exhibition for the Malaysian team. Matthew Lim, miss. Needs a screen. There's the screen by Japan's Naito for the two. That's way off. Couldn't hang on to it. Well done, Jinsi, to back him up. Jinsi, too much of a high pass on that one. Japan looking for a backdoor cut. Look at the way they rotate around the perimeter, cut to the rim and splits Malaysia's defense open and finishes with the lay. Handoff. Foul. 14-7. Japan 7 points away from getting it done. Ogawa in the lane, up and in. He just beat his opponent to the basket. Deep corner. 15-7. Malaysia are trying everything, but their opponent too strong. Way, way too strong. Ogawa puts it away. one step closer to the 21 victory point line. 100% for those pair of free throws right there. Malaysia on the drive, attacks. And Japan in a pretty charitable mood. We're just slacking off on defense a bit. And a technical foul right here. And that foul committed by U17. Ogawa puts it away. Japan will get this done pretty shortly. Timeout call. Malaysia and Japan just want to reset. Malaysia want to put some more points on the scoreboard. Japan just want to get it done quickly. Like I said earlier in the tournament, the top 3 teams for the tournament in the men's category, the favorites anyway, this is what the media is saying, is that, and this is what I'm saying from my observation, Iran, probably the 4th best team. Top 3 teams will be definitely, top 2 teams will be India and Japan. New Zealand a dark horse. India like to play with their size and speed, Japan with speed and execution, and New Zealand with strength and power. Splash. 1 point away from getting it done, lost the handle. (20-8). Technical. This game will be over fairly shortly. We got the women's final and the men's final this afternoon. Please don't forget to join us. And we hope you've enjoyed this live coverage of the FIBA 3x3 U17 championship held here in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Maba Stadium, the house and the home of Malaysian basketball, where the hosts are being absolutely rattled right now by probably not only the benchmark of Asian basketball at the moment, but these guys are world standard as well in terms of their overall basketball. Good defense by Malaysia, and how they groom good players from the very young level all the way up to the senior level. That's impressive. Japan, the University League is impressive. In the lane, Malaysia with the steal, disruption, and clear. Gotta watch the clock. Gotta put it up now. Shoots for 2, contested. Miss. Japan. In the lane, kick. Fires for the win. Miss. Ajmal, miss. Japan looking for that winning connection at the rim. Can they get it in the next minute or so? There's a lot of time left. You think Malaysia, well, they need a miracle of a comeback. They drive. Oh, great block there by Iman Ajmal. That's always going to lift your confidence when you make blocks like that. Matthew Ashton Lim, team captain. Step back for the single jumper. Can't get it to go. Japan wins the rebound. Japan from dribbling. And they didn't clear. That's rare. Very rare. Well, I've never seen a Japan team do that. They're always so disciplined because they probably memorize all the rules. This for the 2. Ajmal way off target. But you can't blame him because They're down by quite a bit, by 12 points. Ishiguchi, who will get the winner? Will there be the winner be a 2 or a 1? And Malaysia just trying to slow Japan down, which is the most difficult task out there. Only way you can slow them down if you buy them lunch. For the runner, no good. Out for the win. Tap, tap. Japan pass with the dive, and as he was escalating to the rim right there. Oh, that's Ogawa. He gets fouled. And it will be two shots because, and the ball back, because Malaysia have committed 9 fouls. But they won't be the ball back because this to potentially win the game for Japan. Sayonara, Japan take the game and defeat the host 21-8. No need for the second shot and the ball back. But they do get the ball back as they move forward to the semi-final, Japan. Great job to our friends from Japan. You are the standard to beat in terms of where certain teams should be looking towards. And Malaysian basketball always looking up to their Japanese friends. Final score right here, Japan 21, Malaysia 8. Like I was saying earlier, Malaysia has always looked up to Japan in many, many things, not just sports, but economics and industry and engineering. And Japan engineered a really, really good victory here today. Big shots from the outside. Malaysia stayed competitive for the first part of the game, but their backdoor cuts and how easily they were getting to the rim, it was just too difficult for Malaysia. Look at that, that is the highlight of the day by Ogawa. He just made an adjustment in the air and just went, yep, I'll just have a bit of air time. And then he put it away. Look at that hustle, attacks with ease, with no fear. Japan play with absolutely no fear all the time. The pull-up right there is good and drops it in the lane and just finished at the rim with no Malaysian defense blocking the tin. They were so good in the lane. I would love to look at the stats of this game and look at the points in the paint. And Ogawa gets the winner right there to send them through to the semi-final stage of this wonderful tournament. The next game in the men's category, Mongolia taking on New Zealand, a repeat of the women's quarterfinal, but this is the male quarterfinal. Who will get the win? Will it be the Mongolians or the Kiwis? New Zealand, one of the favorites for this tournament. But before we proceed, let's just recap the scores from this morning. Mongolia defeated New Zealand in the women's category. Malaysia got a massive win over their causeway rival Singapore to march into the semi-final. This is Team Mongolia. Lanky and extremely effective from the outside, especially number 11 Temuzeng. This is that Tomor Temuzeng, and then number 7 Atbayar Ahtinger Orgil Kurbata, and number 6 Irmu Ertengsok. The Mongolian team, as I've said many times in this FIBA 3x3 U17 Asia Cup 2022 tournament, very good from the outside. New Zealand, good guys. Number 8 Louis Gordon, number 15 Mitchell Kaukeri, number 7 Brownie Joel Brown, and Nick Haywood, number 43, coached by Cameron Wilson, the most respectful guys you'll ever meet. Met them at the team dinner 2 nights ago on the Friday night where I was the MC. They just came up to me and gave me a hug and said, "Thanks for the commentary, bro. Our families appreciate it." So to all the families of and friends of Louis Gordo Gordon, Joel Brownie Brown, Mitchell Kaukeri, and Nicholas Haywood, you raised some fine children right there. Jensen Chu and Rhiannon. The Mongolian guys, quiet, introverted, but super extroverted on court. And don't forget, a lot of the teams here, English is not their first language. Basketball is. Second is their native language. But let's enjoy this game. Who can win? Will it be the team in white or will it be the team in black? Shoots for 2, in and out. New Zealand with a quick rebound. They are so strict. When I say they, the referees, on the way they call the fouls in the lane. And beats them off to the basket. Shoots high. Oh, knocks it down right there. Step back, the score is 2-1. That's a travel right there. New Zealand with the 2, the single-digit layup by Mongolia. New Zealand will play physical, step back 2. It's good! That man on fire right now. Good start, Kiwis. Kiwis get it back on the drive, in the lane, to the tin, couldn't finish. Mongolia looking for an open look for shoot for 2. No good, gets his own miss though. Goes again, drives, great block right there by the Kiwis. This is an excellent game right now for the neutrals. Look at this, he's dancing, he's driving. He is bossing it right there. Louis Gordo Gordon. Keeps it in play. Fires. Too much mustard on that one. So New Zealand have a game plan. Shoot the tin and be aggressive in terms of winning those defensive rebounds. Gordo jabbing, driving, needs to go, needs to pass. Gordo fires again. Miss this time. Good rebound by Mongolia as they lost their step. But they're trying to find an open look. Ooh, didn't handle the package very well there. Gotta watch the shot clock. Double team defense. What did the referee call? Sorry, the cameraman was looking at a different angle. Did she call fouled on the perimeter? I can't say if I agree or disagree with that call because I didn't have quite a good clean look at it. But the call has been made. You foul this fella on the on the perimeter, and he's surprisingly with a miss. This is Ertengso. 50%. Brownie clears. Bad pass by Brownie, but New Zealand recover. Nope, they give it away. Hand off. Can't let him shoot. Oh, he splashes it through for the 2-point cash. And it's 5 apiece right here. It's a good game. Crossover. New Zealand off balance. Scores 6-5. Kiwis regain the lead. This is high tempo stuff, and it will be a high tempo game. Brownie. What a move right there. I thought Brownie did everything right. But he just drove to the tin and scored to level it up right here. Ertengso. Can he put this away to give Mongolia the lead? New Zealand chalking up the fouls as well. Miss. Gets his own miss. He'll go again. Miss. Brownie, good job with the rebound. Oh, good move right there. And he splits 2 Mongolian defenders. Ooh, that was... I thought that was a relatively smart move there by Mitchell Kokeri, because he knew that that guy was switched on the Mongolian afterburners. Fires! Miss. Gets it again. They'll go reset. Can't let him take the shot. Ooh, there, it's deadly from the outside. They're so good. 8-7. New Zealand in the lane. Lost the handle. Still gonna be Kiwi ball. Godo to get things going with 3 seconds on the clock. He needs to drive. Ooh, got a piece of it. Loose ball, Brownie. And that is Mongolia ball. It's tight right here at the moment. Brownie to the bench. Mitchell on court. Good steal. Bad pass by Mongolia. Godo dancing, driving, kicking. And his teammate firing. Bang! Kiwis up by 1. This is a seesaw battle at the moment. Pump fake. And puts it away to level it up. They are just trading leads to the 10 with the layup right there. Left hand is good by Mitch. New Zealand coming up with some big steals. Fake, turnaround jumper, no good. They've just got to attack the 10 if you ask me, because that's what they're good at. They're strong, they're powerful. And was that fella fouled on the 2-point line? There's the Mongolian coach. No coaching, remember. 10-9, Kiwis with the lead. This is a great game. And the lady boss going over there and saying, you guys be very careful in terms of your free throw shots. I may not be at the stadium, but I've been around basketball long enough to see what referees say. Like I said, if all our first language is basketball, you know what the refs are saying. Because he was fouled on the 2-point line, Demuzeng will go to the stripe. Gets 2 shots. In my opinion, New Zealand should just try to attack glass because they're the bigger athletes, win the rebounds and attack the tin, because Mongolia can keep up with you in terms of speed, but in terms of power in the lane, I think that's when New Zealand has an advantage. He bricks both shots. That's really interesting. That guy right there has been shooting extremely well, but it's okay to shoot well in the pool stages. In the knockout stages are where it counts. New Zealand. Is that Mongolia's first foul? No. Yes, it is. I thought so. Gordo with a fake. A good crafty move there. Gordo to the tin. Gordo, there you go. They call him, I think his nickname today is Flash Gordon. For those of you who were born in that generation, Flash Gordon was a superhero. Or is a superhero, according to comic folklore. Kiwis up by a slender lead. They can't let Mongolia shoot. Mongolia spins for the runner. No good, but an easy basket right there because Kiwis were napping. Fires. Short. Oh, well done. Keeps it in play. Brownie. Kick. Fires up top. Couldn't get the pop. And frustration there on the Kiwi faces. Nick Haywood on court. Handoff. Attacks with the left hand. Good move right there by Nick Haywood. Mongolia. A great pass. Brownie trying to play D, putting his hands up. That's good D. Gordo, my nominee for player of the game, needs a screen. Skip pass, fires, miss. Gordo with the rebound. He'll go reset and go again. Look at him, the man with the crafty moves. Oh, he was about to do a reverse, but he gets fouled. Looks like Mongolia's turn to slowly put some digits on the foul count right there. Gordo drives. He was disrupted. New Zealand up by 2, by a deuce, as we reach the halfway point of this game. New Zealand going big now with Brownie on court and Gordo on the bench. Okay, this should be a simple one. Yes, puts it away. Mongolia can't let that get away. They want to get an open look and fire. Bang! Makes this a 1-point ball game. New Zealand's turn. But Brownie there. Brownie attacks and scores. That's what Brownie's good at, the big lanky boy. And oh, no entry, says Brownie. You want to come in this lane, you got to get through me. And my name is Joel Brown, says he. Shoots way off. New Zealand with the rebound. But the pass was broken up by number 6. Attacks. Brownie just lost his footing there. He clears. Mongolia with the feed, and they tie it up right here. Good run here by Mongolia. And they're disrupting at the moment, Mongolia. This is what they're good at. Behind the back. Oh! Too spicy, too fancy. And they have the lead, the steal. Good pass with a 3-second call. I think they need to bring Gordo back on. Give them that penetration. 15-14 at the moment. New Zealand were doing well, but they just lost their focus a little bit. They were pumped up by Brownie's block. And then Mongolia were just doing some really, really good delivery passes into the lane, and setting it up with the pass, just putting those simple shots away. Early days yet, a lot of time left on this one, but what about the scoreboard? Fires for 2. Oh, puts it through and true. New Zealand with a 1-point lead. They've got to play defense and not let Mongolia take shots. Mongolia respond with a 2. These guys just do not know how to go away. Brownie. 17-16. This is arguably the best game of today, but in my opinion, it's the best game of today. Unpredictable stuff. Handoff. Drive. That's the call by the ref. Sorry, I can't see the ref's call. And I've learned from experience, never make a call until you look at the ref, because you could see something else. And I don't want to disrespect the referee. But that was a foul, obviously. Spin. Drive. Step back 2. No good. New Zealand lost it. Mongolia go again. Try to step in for the steal. With a fake and the drive. With a tap in. Mongolia up by 2. New Zealand need a 2. But they will elect to drive. Blocked right there. Rejection. Crossover. Fake. Turn. Put back is good. Okay, they're 2 points away from getting it done, Mongolia. New Zealand fires a 2. It's the 10 with the miss and the putback was no good. Changes the complexity of the game for the win, no. Godo. Shots need to drop right now for New Zealand. Ooh, was he fouled on the 2-point line? Timeout called. 19-16. New Zealand with 6 fouls. It has been a great, great game. At one point we thought New Zealand was getting there, but a good run by Team Mongolia pushed them through to this point right here, where they are leading by 3 points. And they are 2 points away from getting it done. So no foul, 2:20 to go. New Zealand looking to do a comeback. They've got to be careful with their fouls. Fires the 2. And yes, New Zealand have given Mongolia the opportunity to put this away. New Zealand will be hoping that Mongolia can miss one of these shots. But step up, Tomur Temuzeng. Can he zing it in right here from the stripe? Well, New Zealand got their wish. Still alive. They'll need to hit a 2 after this. Give it to Godo. He's got the hot hand at the moment. Bricks both shots, but Mongolia get the ball back. Fires for the win. Miss. Brownie with the rebound. High pass. Kokori. Godo. Shame that didn't count. I hear a lot of shouting. I think the New Zealand girls are saying the Mongolian team is coaching. Puts it up. Brownie couldn't hang on to it. New Zealand couldn't hang on to it. Mongolia fires for the win. Miss. Brownie with the rebound. New Zealand thought about the step back. Gordo. Need a good open look for the step back 2. No good. Still lost the handle. Oh, gives it away right there. It's a game of margins, isn't it? A very, very thin margins. Out. Can they get the 2? It's in right there. Mongolia take this one from the outside. A great, great game by both teams. Basketball is a game of runs, and Mongolia went on a good run to claw their way back to hit the front. Like I said, Mongolia, such a tough team to play against because of their sharp shooting and their pesky defense. Good job, Kiwis. Very, very good job. Final score right here, Mongolia 21, New Zealand 16. So looking at the highlights right here, this has been one of the best games here today in the quarterfinal. Gordo was the player of the game for New Zealand. He hit some big, big shots from the outside. Louis Gordon. But this man right here, he hit a big shot to swish that two-pointer. And he fires there, Mr. Temuzeng. Fires, sinks it in right there. Gordo, such a live wire as he went to the rim for the layup, finish with the layup and the finger roll. Up and in. So this means both teams, New Zealand Kiwi teams, are out of the competition. And Mongolia has done the double in terms of making the semis. So well done to Mongolia. They should be very proud. And their journey of 3x3 basketball over the last 7-8 years, actually more 6 years, has been so tremendous in the sense that a small community has risen and risen, and they're just using digital to grow their game, get more young Mongolian school athletes and athletes in general to play this wonderful game. And it's been very, very inspirational to see their rise in Asian basketball. So coming up next, Chinese Taipei against India. This is going to be a firecracker as well. Stick with us. We're just going to go for a quick breather. When we come back, Chinese Taipei against India. Hey, Uncle Arnold, how are you? Hope you're well. I sorry to just voice note you, but I'm just in between. Chinese Taipei and India. This is the Chinese Taipei women's team of Huang Zuyun, Chang Yulan, Mi Jing-en, and Cheng Li Shen, coached by Li Shenfang. They will be taking on an India team which is very, very short-handed. Literally, there is their star player, Chanchana Tiramurti, followed by Ibirami Ajit, and the final player, Komalpreet Kaur. They've got a bit of grit and hustle about this India team. They don't give up. They really go toe-to-toe with you until the finish line or when the buzzer sounds. I think it would be great if they could have another player here, but it is what it is. Sometimes these things happen in 3x3 basketball, family emergencies and whatnot. Chinese Taipei, led by Chang Yulan, Ala Sulaiman and Yo Yuanyin are two wonderful referees on court today. Like I said earlier, in previous games today and in the previous 3 days, referees are strict with the certain fouls in the lane. They don't tolerate certain infringements. So both New Zealand teams out of the final 8. Chinese Taipei and India will battle it out right now. India for the 2. Hits the tin. Chinese Taipei with the rebound. On the deep corner, miss. Slides across the rim. Kaur lost the handle. Tiramurti. Foul right there. So just to recap, the teams that are in the next round: Mongolia men's team and the women's team. New Zealand men's team and women's team, and Singapore team out. So Mongolian team will play the Malaysian women's team in the semi-final in the women's category. Turn around. Tap. No score just yet. Quite physical at the moment. A lot of stop-start. Technical. Foul committed by Chinese Taipei. Chanchana trying to play defense. Sorry, Chanchana. My mistake. Kaur tries to drive on her opponent, Chang Yulan. Chinese Taipei with a substitute change. Li Shen off, Jing-en on. Tiramurti. Ooh, that looked like a double dribble slash travel. Referees call it either way sometimes. To me, it's travel, but sometimes the ref says otherwise. But usually it's one of those two calls. I'll only call it how the referees call it. Mid-range. It's good. They get the first basket of the game. Chinese Taipei. India, look at that hustle. Fantastic to see. India with the grit and determination to work. And in the other women's games later, oh, drops it in right there as I was about to read you out the schedule. A big 2-point bomb by Chinese Taipei. Japan will take on Uzbekistan at 11:15. That should be a pretty decent game. Diramuti lost it. Cleared. Drive. With a dime. 3-second call. The first semi-final for the women's category will be at 12:40 and 1:05 Malaysian time. All these times that I'm saying to you is Malaysian time, so please look at your respective time zone in terms of the time difference to Malaysia. As I said, it's usually about 3 to 6 hours if you're from down under. 5 to 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours if you're in Europe, and usually 24 hours behind if you're in North America or South America. India yet to record any sort of production on the scoreboard. Step back to miss, but it did hit the iron. Chinese Taipei couldn't hit the target. India floats it, couldn't sink it. Wide open for the two. A lot of missed shots here at the moment, but foot on the line for Chinese Taipei. Cheng Li Shen. All right there. And another foul right there. So India's first foul of the game sends Yulan to the stripe. She puts it away right there. Diramuti. Hand off, up top, drive, tries to split the D, and she does and scores. Good job, Chinese Taipei. India have yet to score, but this is good tight defense by Chinese Taipei. Hustling for the ball, Diramuti from way outside. Gotta watch the shot clock. 3 seconds left. Oh, good stifling defense. Oh, great pass. And a finish right there. As she was chasing the loose ball, she just dished it to her cutting player and teammate, who finished it at the rim and took the contact as well. Excellent, excellent team basketball by Chinese Taipei. Converts the 2-point play right there. Mi Jing-en. India around, shot clock violation. Chinese Taipei, they clear quickly. Fires, bang! Mi Jing-en jings it in from the outside. And with the steal, she's doing no-look pass, she's doing everything, but oh, that would have been a wonderful highlight reel right there. India, and they fly to the rim to get their first basket of this game. That's by Komal Priko. But as I say that, Chinese Taipei, oh, bang! Another 2-point shot. They are just loading it, reloading it, and firing it from the outside right now. Pulling the trigger with absolute precision, as referee Alia says, TV timeout. 11-3. That's a massive, massive lead. And Chinese Taipei. If you look at the potential 4 teams in the final, the Japan-Uzbekistan game, I can't call that one. Who's going to win in that quarterfinal? But Chinese Taipei will take on the winner of Japan, Uzbekistan, Malaysia, and Mongolia. Will play each other. The 2 M's. Here is Cheng Li Shen. Momentai, which means no problem. 12-3. Both teams not too much in foul trouble, which is good. You want to see attacking basketball rather than shooting from the stripe. Spin on the drive with the afterburners, and she gets it and lands it in the tin, steals it back. Good feed in the lane, good defense by India with the block, but gives Chinese Taipei a chance to reset and foul as she got smashed in the cheek right there. Not intentionally, of course. This is Huang Su Yun, Norizati Yaakob, team manager of Malaysia, doing some homework in the background. Miss, shoots, oh, nice jumper right there. Chinese Taipei not far away on getting this done. The India women's team cheered on by the men's team. Kushal Singh, Lukendra Singh, Jardip, Ratto, and Harsh Dagger. (14-3) in favor of Chinese Taipei, who have absolutely controlled this from start to finish. Well, we're not finished yet, but they want to finish it now as they finish at the rim. 15-3. I do feel for India. They are trying their best, but they can't seem to penetrate. I mean, it's hard enough playing with 3 players, but they're trying to really penetrate here. But the Chinese Taipei defense is strong. Disrupted, fires, miss. It was very rush shot there. Gotta take good shots. Attacking and splitting that India defense wide open with a can opener. Kaur. She will go to work and puts it up and in. That's a great move there by Komalpreet Kaur. But every time I praise an Indian player after scoring, Chinese Taipei just hit back immediately. Long 2, that was a rush shot as well. Wide open, takes it, couldn't make it, but rebounds it and scores it off the glass. Bank is open on a Sunday for Team Chinese Taipei, and because of that bank shot, Chinese Taipei are 2 points from getting it done. India want to delay the inevitable around. Good D by Suhyun. In and out. Clears. Tried to go for the spin move. Kaur handles the ball well. Under pressure. Team captain Chang Yulan moves to the wing, while Li Shen will start as the facilitator up top earlier. They're trying to look for the win. For the runner, it's good. 1 point away from victory lane. India lost the handle. Oh, got it back with the intercept steal. India jabbing. 3-second call. TV timeout with 3:45 on the game clock. India frustrated right now. Just telling each other quick release with the passes. Don't take too much time. We don't have the bodies to keep up with Chinese Taipei. But full credit to India. They have to take this as a win, making the quarterfinal with 3 players. Good step in for the steal right there, but don't do that, says referee Alia. You have to let the player play on the up top on the perimeter. So for the win right here, Chinese Taipei will march into the semi-final. Is it now or a bit later? It's now. Chang Yulan says "Gao Tim," which means complete. In the language of Cantonese, even though Chinese Taipei speak more Mandarin, but they can speak a bit of Cantonese. India, namaste and thank you. Danyavir. Final score right here at Maba Stadium. Chinese Taipei 21, India 4. So we're gonna look at how this game went down very, very shortly. We're also looking forward to more games. And the men's semi-final at 1:30 p.m. and 1:55 p.m. respectively. But before we go there, let's talk about that. Let's look at the highlights of this quarterfinal right here, where Chinese Taipei absolutely blew India off the court. They had a athlete advantage by having 4 athletes versus 3, but at the end of the day, you know, India's played this tournament with 3 athletes. You just got to get on with it. With the 2 Chinese Taipei team, the women's team and the men's team, tall players, handles the ball well, shoots it well, and relentless at wanting to attacking the cup at all times. Look at this. Goes for it and splits that India defense open. That was over Chanchana Tiramuti. And India just couldn't keep up. They tried. They are a really hard-working team. Stares at it, shoots it, makes it, and knocks it down. And the pull-up right there. And here is the winning free throw shot that sends Chinese Taipei through to the Final 4 of the FIBA 3x3 U17 Asia Cup 2022. Next game in the women's category, Japan and Uzbekistan. This should be another spicy one. Japan, the favorites, versus Uzbekistan, a very highly ranked team, Asian ranking team in this competition. Let's recap the scores today. Mongolia, Malaysia, Japan, and the Mongolian men's team getting a victory in their respective quarterfinals. Mongolia doing the double to march into the Final 4. Absolutely top class, defeating 2 very good New Zealand teams. And New Zealand did start this tournament as the favorite to lift the trophy this afternoon, but that's just favorites are favorites. Chinese Taipei getting a massive victory over India, as we saw earlier. And a little bit later on, India and Jordan in the men's category, and Chinese Taipei versus Iran. You're still watching the FIBA 3x3 Under-17 Asia Cup 2022. Once upon a time, this tournament was called the Under-18 Asia Cup, but now it's Under-17. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, your friendly commentator over the last couple of days, and today as well. It's been a pleasure to host you right here on Astro and all the FIBA 3x3 social media channels as well. And this Japan team, one of the favorites, well, probably the favorites to lift the trophy this afternoon, but favorites are favorites. That's just basically promotion talk. But at the end of the day, you got to execute, and this Japan team can execute. I kid you not. Very, very talented. And Uzbekistan. There's Aminova. Not a very tall team, with the exception of... Actually, yes, they're not a very tall team indeed. But they love wearing the jersey of Uzbekistan, and they're here to play. Don't muck around on that one. So Japan, there is Konoha, Yamamiya, Rin Sasaki, Kanon Suzuki, and Miki Shimoda, coached by Makoto Hasegawa. A really, really good team. So there is Aminova, Ashurova, Tokinova, and Usmanova, Ilhom. That's the women's team of Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan posting up. Oh, good double team action there by Japan. They drive. They are fast. Not massive, but fast. Japan with the rebound. Wins the rebound right there. Trying to get an open look for the pull-up. They've got speed to burn, and Uzbekistan playing good defense by staying with their opponents. So they're squaring up against them. Steps in for the steal, gets the steal, switches on the afterburners and kicks to the corner. Fires, miss. Japan with the rebound, gets own miss with the floater, and it's good. Japan are on the scoreboard right now. (1-0) in favor of Team Japan. Bounces it on the perimeter, but on the drive, takes off and scores. Does that count? Do apologize for the late calls on my behalf, but couldn't quite see what the referees were trying to say. So it doesn't count because of a foul. Good defense, Japan. Swing, swing, drive. Trying to find a way through. They do with the layup, but couldn't connect. But they get the rebound out. Great shot right there by Yamamiya. Skip pass. Suzuki was about to launch a two-point bomb. Uzbekistan. A high pass right there, but the pull-up. Good defense by Sasaki. But the referee says there was a foul. It's the core rebound. Cleared by Japan. Hand off. In the lane off the pull-up. And this Japan team gets it there Uzbekistan to get their first basket, but Japan show no mercy with the double right there. Needs to kick. Fires. That is way, way off target. So Uzbekistan really struggling here at the moment to get some offensive production. But they're up against a very, very talented opponent. And you can't blame them. Japan, you could say they are the best in the business in Asian basketball at the moment. Just all around, lost the footing. Launches and fires high for the high stroking two-point shot. But Japan for the reverse, it's good. Japan in complete control in this one, but Uzbek showing some moves, which is always great to see. And exciting, exciting stuff. That's what we like to see. Uzbekistan not completely out of this. Good cut in the middle. Can she finish? Too much on that one. Needed to put more on that. Launches for the two from the outside. Couldn't quite get there. Here's Uzbekistan's turn. Splash for the two-point cash. And just like that, it's a two-point ball game, but the Japan team hit back with the basket and one. They just know, I mean, I just noticed this about their men's team and women's team. They just know how to hit back almost immediately. They don't waste any time. They just get on with it, okay? Their opponent has scored, so what? Life moves on, they go to the next play and the next play. And this is why they're leading. They're going to be hard to beat, but anybody can be beaten on their day. It's just about how you play it. So Uzbekistan, through their women, Odinakon, Aminova, Ibodat Hom, Ashurova, Rokshona, Tolkinova, and Umida Usmanova. They've got to really, really throw down the challenge. Up. Ooh, unlucky. Swing pass there by Japan. Japan in the lane. Too strong. Good job there, Miki Shimoda. 8-3 at the moment. We haven't even hit the 6-minute mark. Here is Tolkinova. Good. Ooh, tried to find a player cutting into the lane. A Uzbekistan player, but read quite well by Japan right there. And that's what I mean by their reading of the game. Very, very good basketball IQ in the lane, up and in. No problem. Rin Sasaki. Again they go. They are just on like autopilot mode at the moment. Team Japan. Uzbekistan trying to dance to the way to the tin. With the right music. Japan. Good block there by Uzbekistan. That's got to put it up now. Can she beat the horn? No. Uzbekistan with the rebound. Drives up on her opponent right there. Uzbekistan athlete. (10-3). But Japan have committed 4 fouls, so Uzbekistan got to be aware of that in terms of the awareness. In the lane, out, fires, miss, tap. Japan 10, Uzbekistan 3. What can they need some penetration. There's a screen right there. That gave the Uzbekistan team some separation, but they sent the ball to the cameras. Konota, handoff, drive, kick, goes for the 2, hair ball, but they recover. They go again, reload, miss. Uzbekistan, skip pass, outside, it goes. Handoff. Goes at the 10, yes! Splits it with absolute sharpness. 11-5. I'll be honest, it feels like 15-5 with the way Japan has just really taken this game to the Uzbekistan girls. And no shame with this Japan team. I remember in 2016, Japan and Kazakhstan played in the final, and Kazakhstan team was the favorites because they were so tall and big, but Japan just kept firing and shooting the lights out. It was absolutely amazing, and the average height of that women's team, I think 5'6", 5'5". They were very short. I took a photo with them after the game, and I was taller than them, and I'm about 5'8". So size ain't everything. They have shown the world basketball that size is a nice advantage to have, but if you don't have it, no problem. Find another way. And Uzbekistan are trying to find that way at the moment, but it is a bit of a tough ask. And not through a lack of trying. They have tried their absolute, they worked their absolute hearts out there. But this time out, they can just use it to their advantage and recap. Japan, look at them. They're talking about how can we pound this? How can we go again? How can we get this done very quickly in the next couple of minutes? (11-6) at the moment. They're not completely out of it. But Japan, quick movement and attacks. Couldn't finish, but they get the rebound. They're good at rebounding, and they go again for the jumper. Looking to kick. Shoots for the 2 and puts it through. No problem. Swishes the 2-pointer from beyond the arc. That's a high shot that almost went in. Japan thought about it. Fake, pass, drive. Tried to do that entry pass there. 5 fouls committed by Japan, so Uzbekistan, if they want to get some production, drive the lane. (13-6). For those of you watching, in terms of confidence of attacking the tin, that's how you do it. Kick. The kick drive is impressive. The kick and drive game and their rebound game. The dish and the basket there for the 2. Now it's 15-7. Off the crossover, miss. She will go again. Good D by Japan. Goes for the 2. Yes, that's very much needed for Uzbekistan. Japan, easy basket right here by Yamamiya. 69. Japan 5 points away from getting it done in the Maba house to go to the semi-final. So the semi-final will be Japan, Chinese Taipei, Malaysia and Mongolia. No disrespect to Uzbekistan. Well, Uzbekistan can join those teams that I've just mentioned, with the exception of Japan, if they can do a miracle right here. But no disrespect, the way Japan are playing all around and shooting like that, and getting some easy shots for that matter. Some easy shots, not all. Runner tried to bank it in. Japan with the rebound. Drives and goes to work in the lane, but too much work. And Japan at the line right now. Gets low and puts it away. Miki Shimoda turns, kicks, goes for two. Yes! Nothing but net. They can hit their shots there when they take good shots. Japan trying to get to the finishing point of this game, but Uzbekistan will just launch and reload and fire. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in this game. Not a foregone conclusion that Japan have got this, but if this two can go in, they couldn't get the rebound. Like I said, Uzbek are launching big shots from the outside. Uzbekistan. Hand off. Thought about the 2-point shot. But I watch the clock. 4 seconds left. This is good pressure defense. Attacks. Beats the horn. And the opponent in front of her. Or the opponents. There was two. Yamamiya. It's Mamamiya Yamamiya. She is just doing everything, and she got the contact, so she'll go to the line and shoot and puts it away. 1 point away from victory, 1 point away from the semi-final. Japan. Uzbekistan went for the two, but Japan goes for the win and finds it with that layup right there by Konotha Yamamiya. What a great display of basketball execution and all-round leadership by the Japan team. Together as one. And right now, Uzbekistan fought, but Japan were too good. Final score right here, Japan 21, Uzbekistan 13. And the highlights right here, Japan from the start controlled it. At one point it was 6-0. Uzbekistan struggled to get on the scoreboard, even though this highlights package showing otherwise, but these are showing the positive moments of both teams. And Japan, in terms of their points in the paint, I can tell you it was absolutely double or maybe even triple of what Uzbekistan's digits were in terms of points in the paint. Japan did have an advantage terms of height, but like I said, size ain't everything. But it was a good game towards the end. Uzbekistan made a game of it. Thank you so much to Moninakon Aminova, Ibodathom Ashurova, Rokshona Tokinova, and Umida Usmanova. 4 girls who came here with their coach Ilham Nugman Hojayev and coach Kobil. Much love to all our fans and viewers who are writing in and leaving some positive comments on all FIBA 3x3 social media handles, as well as to Astro Arena as well. There's the Team India, Kushal Singh, Jaideep Singh, Harsh Dagger, and the big enforcer, the 4th man of India, such a powerhouse. And Get back to his name a bit later. And great to see Jordan's number 23 on court. This is Muhammad Rami. Don't forget, he was injured and he didn't attend the team dinner on Friday night because he landed on his back as he was defending. He went up for defense, but he's okay. It's great to see that he's okay. It's always nice to see that play. He had an MRI on Friday night. Rhiannon and Yuen two referees for the 3x3 game. So Jordan looking to create an upset, but can they against a very big, strong India team? Yeah, there you go. This should be a pretty good game, actually. Kick. Launches, miss. Two teams that, regardless of the size difference, will be going for it in terms of rebounds. And that man that I didn't mention just now, Jardip Rator. He's got the hammer of Thor defensively. Jordan. And Jordan had to come through the qualifiers. They beat a very, very good Singapore team, who are unlucky not to qualify. Clears. The Dagger Man to the 10. He keeps it harsh for his opponents. Up top from the outside. And that with the handle. Well, couldn't handle the package very well. Corner pocket. Two on its way. No joy right there. Tap. Jordan trying. Dagger. Not so harsh from the outside, but his teammate gets the rebound. Lukendra Singh. India. We all know India for the massive, massive country that they are. And quite a friendly nation as well. Humble, super hard-working. And great to see India basketball growing, and these guys are very much part of that growth process. Don't forget, in India, in sport in India, you have to compete with cricket, which is an absolute religion over there. I remember the joke I had with my friends from India when we were becoming friends. I said, "Are you from India?" Oh, I said to them, actually, the second question was, "Do you love cricket?" They said, "I'm not Indian if I don't love cricket." But the basketball community of India want to change that conversation and say basketball is part of the new India DNA. With the steal right there, the dish, and the basket right there. That was romantic basketball, 3x3 basketball. Lost the handle, gets stolen. Sets and shoots, bang! What a shot right there by Jardip Rator. As I said, he can bring the hammer of Thor out, and he just thought it from the outside. He the man. TV timeout. India in complete control. And I must say, they are going to be very, very hard to beat. Whoever faces them in the semis, I wish you all the best. You got to be ticking all the boxes to beat them. But as they say, give it a red hot crack. And Jordan are trying everything at the moment. Basil, Muhammad Rami, Mahmoud Ali, and Rawi Zaid. They go to work around, try to do the up and under. It's good. Basket scored right there by Basil. 9-1. Looks like a football score at the moment. Tries to split the defense, puts it up. Ooh, unlucky, just a bit short. Goes for the 2, in and out, tap. India get the rebound. Oh, good kick. Off the fake, ball fake. Corner pocket. What did the referee say? Probably said foot was on the line. 10-1. India want to get this done pretty quickly and keep moving. Can they get there? This is Basil Alqualde. 60, only 16 years of age. Can you believe that? Young guys. Super young guys. Trying to cut, but they shoot. In and out. Attempted shot there by Rawi Zayed. But India flies to the rim. Couldn't put it in. But he was soaring right there. Jardeep Rathore. And they will go again. Jordan by Rawi. Rawi sets the screen to get some separation. Oh, great job by Rawi to slip and roll to the rim, but didn't come to anything. Kick, wide open for the 2. It's good. Great shot right there to slowly try to make a comeback. India can't get complacent off the crossover, try to do a spin, and foot on the line. No fouls committed by Jordan, a singular foul committed by India. It's only a 6-point game. That is 3 2-point shots. Anything is possible in the 3x3 game as they take a timeout to have a chat, get a drink, and re-strategize for the coming minutes. Chinese Taipei in the background, having a laugh because they are in the semis. We will have semi-final action starting quite shortly. India, no problem as they get to the rim with ease. Jordan, crossover, pull up. It's good. They're getting some decent shots here. Jordan, they've got the skill set, and with charitable giveaways like that by India, who knows? They could make this a 4-point ball game. Jordan. High pass, posting up. Couldn't put that in. So India take it, clear it. Drives on his opponent in a double team. Wide open from the corner. Ho-ho! From the corner pocket, he hits the 2. Kata crossover, shoots for 2. Can't get it. India in the lane, spin, gets his own miss and seals it in the lane. Dancing, driving to the tin, couldn't finish. Fires, bang! That's the 2. Great shot there. Kushal Singh, the other Singh. They're not related, by the way. Protecting, shooting, scoring. What a shot right there by Rawi Zayed. India get another one. 10-point ball game. Jordan just trying to stay as competitive as they can. Goes for the double. Miss. Shot clock violation anyway. So India need just another 4 points to get this done. Off the fake, the kick, the fire, in and out. The steal. Did they clear? No, they didn't clear. Gotta clear, boys. No shame in not clearing sometimes because adrenaline has caught up with you. Jordan from the corner. Yes, they're shooting much better, Jordan. Trying to go for it. India with an easy layup and the glide to the cup. Hand off. Behind the back for the jumper. Short. And Dagger got a piece of that. 4:08 left in this game. India attacks. Oh, that was a very adventurous and exciting move right there. And India will go to the stripe. Harsh Dagger doing what he does best. Inflicting some pain there, but he gets his own miss around and no, not in. Couldn't get that to drop. Jordan trying to stay in the hunt of this game. They still believe that they can make a comeback. They're 9 points down. Rawi Zaid, number 11, number 5, Mahmoud Ali, Muhammad Rami, number 23, and Basil is number 2 against Kushal Singh, Dukendra Singh, Jardir Ratto, and Harsh Dagger. Steal, or attempted steal there by Dukendra. Screen there by Rawi, should I say? No mistake. 89. Shoots. Off balance, bit of a rush shot right there. India in the lane. Oh, good kick. Wide open for the double. No good. But they get the putback. It's good. Good job, Lukendra Singh. He tried to do a middle cut, but there was 2 guys on him, so almost a mission impossible to catch and put it up and in. Very good discipline, both teams. Only 2 fouls committed collectively. There's the screen. Thought about the pick and roll deflection. Dagger to be harsh. Drives. Good defense. Physical defense. India really keen to get this done, but Dagger goes to the bench. Playing DE. Step back 2. No good. Posting up. Turn. Shoots. And that's a 1-point shot for Jordan to make this a 9-point ball game. Basil, 16 years old, 6'1". The tallest player in the Jordan team is Muhammad Rami at 6'4". India with the rebound off the missed shot from Jordan. Kick, fires for the win. It's good. No problem. That's the dagger shot right there to send India to the Final 4 of the FIBA 3x3 U17 Asia Cup 2022. What a performance by India. They woke us up, all us up alive, when they beat New Zealand in their opening pool game. And then they are showing why they are the team to beat, but it will be a titanic battle, whoever they play into the next game, well, at the next game, shall I say. Final score right here, India 21, Jordan 9.
The last quarterfinal. Taipei and Iran coming up right here.
So just looking at the highlights right here. Just getting confirmation that Japan will play Mongolia at 1:30 for the men's category. Look at these highlights right here. India absolutely almost perfect. Jordan tried everything with a big shot right there. But then who could stop guys like this with plays like that? In the lane, they were explosive. From the corner, bang. He just knew how to do it, shoot it, rock it, and defend it, really. Full credit to Jordan, though. Even though they've had certain players were carrying injuries, they came in strong, they came in pretty fresh and hungry. But when you're up against a very, very talented team like this young India team, who are confident they can get it done. I spoke to them on Friday night. They said, yeah, we're confident. Chinese Taipei and Iran, the next game. The winner of this game will take on India in semi-final number 2 at 1:55 p.m. this afternoon. We're back right here at Maba Stadium with me, Ben Ibrahim, FIBA 3x3 U17 Asia Cup 2022. It is all happening in the house of Malaysian basketball, aka Maba Stadium. The next game between Chinese Taipei and Iran. And these two teams really not the super dark horse, but a dark horse to make the final, really. And confirmation of the women's games. I'll read that out very shortly, but this Chinese Taipei team, the men's team, Yang Haoxiang, Zhao Zhenhui, Ko Chunliang, and the captain, Yi Weiqia. And now the big team around, the big man right there, number 34, Muhammad Amin Khosrawi. Number 5, the small Marteza Najiabadi. Number 11, team captain Muhammad Baglani. And number 10, Iman Dalil Zahan, coached by Muhammad Sistani. So both teams have some size about them. I must be honest that the Iran team have a bit more bulk and in terms of size on them, larger skin folds. Whereas Chinese Taipei are more the long, lanky type players, but they can go at it. Jensen Chu and Mohan Kumar, two referees who will make sure that these two teams go at it within the rules. Chinese Taipei, as I was saying earlier before talking about the referees, long, lanky, gangly players who can really soar to the rim offensively and contest for those rebounds and those second chance points. They defeated the Malaysian team, and that was a good workout for the Malaysian team in terms of their development. Guys like Matthew Ashton Lim and Brian Lim got a really good test in terms of what the best is in this part of the world. Great start with the runner right there. Look out for number 12. He is a live wire, Yang Haoxiang. Underneath, couldn't get that to go. It's getting physical out there already. Tries to cut, up and in. 2-0 already. And there is a switch right there in terms of personnel for Chinese Taipei. Iran driving, strong move, and it will count. The bucket and the bang. Potential here to tie it up for Iran through Imam Dalil Zahan, who's not the superstar of this team. He bricks that shot. Iran get it eventually back. Goes for the lead with a 2. Yes, splash for the Iran cash. Cut up. Quick basketball movement right there to tie it up for Chinese Taipei. Excellent move. And Iran hit back with a layup of their own. This is great stuff right here. It's purely entertaining. Trading baskets. The lead keeps changing. That's what we love to see. Inside, lost the handle, recovers. His teammate goes to work with the right-handed layup. And the unsung hero of this tournament for Team Iran, Dalil Zahan, is having a great game. Iran up by 2. Chinese Taipei, they want to switch on the afterburners, but they'll shoot first. Rebound, try to rebound now and go over the Wilson signboard. A lot of chatter, a lot of trash talk there. It's getting competitive, trying to penetrate, but he'll shoot for the two and splashing it through. Iran, but Chinese Taipei, they need to make good, clean shots. At the moment, they're not taking good shots. They're rushing one or two shots. Iran to the tin. Okay, Chinese Taipei need to improve their interior defense. But they'll go for shoot the rock. They're panicking a bit, Chinese Taipei. They're being boxed into a corner right here. And they are letting Iran to the cup a bit too easily. Spin, up and under, and it's good. That's a great, great move right there by Marteza Najiabadi. 9-3. I expected this to be a lot closer, if I'm being very, very honest. Handoff, Chinese Taipei. Driving, trying to dish, but Iran gets the steal. Handoff, gets the screen for some separation, goes for the two. Couldn't get that to go, but that was a good screen there set by Amin Khosravi, and he's not hammering down. Not hammering, he wasn't really hammering. He's not getting to the rim to try to hammer them down in terms of his baskets and production, which he did over the last couple of games in the last few days, but more facilitating as well. Continuation, says the referee, no foul. Yang Haoxiang complaining, but he's beaten off the dribble by the smaller Morteza. Goes to work on his opponents, and one, yes, splits two. Iran defenders right there to make the basket. Look at this guy. He's got the face of the Karate Kid. Chinese Taipei really, really need to go on a big, big run right here. And it starts with a potential two-point play here. Misses it. Chinese Taipei can get the rebound. They do. Jabbing, driving, spinning. The turn and the burn right there by Wei Jie. Stepping in for the steal, Chunyang. 10-5 in favor of Iran, who have committed 3 fouls at the moment, so they've got to be very careful. Driving, slipping, loose ball. The big man in the lane gets fouled. But it's an offensive foul. So that's why the Chinese Taipei players are clapping like no tomorrow. Bounce pass, looking for the cut. Dribbling between the legs. It's so entertaining to see him play, and he went up for the attempted dunk. Yang Haoxiang, he is just such a great player to watch. Looking to penetrate. Iran looking to disrupt. Iran, defense to offense, great block, but you can't beat the big man of Muhammad Amin. And they reach in for the left-handed layup. Great game at the moment. Super, super entertaining. 11-6. TV timeout. And Japan will take on Mongolia at 1:30. The winner of this game will take on India. So will it be an eye for an eye for India, an eye for Iran? Soon find out. Iran got beaten by Japan yesterday, 21-9. Here they go, wanting to make the Final Four. They go for the two, miss. the big man there with the rebound. Amin. As he gave it to his teammate who lost the handle. His teammate being Iman Dalir. Bit of a tongue twister. Malaysia will take on Mongolia in the women's category. Chinese Taipei on the outside, looking to shoot. Oh, drops it in for the two. Great shot right there by Wei Chia. How did he do that? Amazing. Up and foul. That was a good call by the ref. That was a fair call. Let's look at this big man right here. Muhammad Amin Khosravi. Shoots for the free throw and yep, he converts it. Up top, goes for the two, rush. Oh, look at it, he just rushed in for the rebound. Got it though, but almost gave it away. Long two. Try to beat the horn. Fresh shot, fresh 12 seconds. All eyes on the rock, but there's 4 seconds left on the clock. Rebound by Chinese Taipei. They clear it. Up top, will they pop or hand off or penetrate? This man right here from the elbow. Yes! He is smoking right here, and he wants an and one. And he won't get it. He's puzzled what's going on right here. 8-12. Goes for the two. Oh, nothing but net from the outside by Wei Chia. 2-point ball game. Iran can't get complacent. Chinese Taipei throwing the kitchen sink at them at the moment. But they need to call the plumber and say, stop it. We want to keep flowing. Step back two. Couldn't tie it up. Iran clears. Iran drives. Iran puts it up and in to stop the bleeding. Chinese Taipei will go again. Drive. Good block right there by Amin Khosravi, but there was contact, so, and Iran are in a bit of foul trouble. So Chinese Taipei can take advantage. This game not over by a long stretch, everybody. Chinese Taipei are very much still in this game. Getting low right here. Yang Haoxiang misses. But will he get another bite at the cherry as he tucks in his shirt and pulls his pants up? But he's got to pull his socks up as well, metaphorically speaking. Now that's much better. Always tuck your shirt in. Iran with the rebound. Iran trying to get some separation, but Chinese Taipei won't let him. They go for the basket. Look at Haoxiang. He's just trying to dictate the tempo to the referees. Ooh, boys, back off, back off. You could get a technical. Yep, back off. I know you guys can't hear me all the way here from Technology Park, but step away from it. He bricks that shot right there, but he'll get another bite at it because Iran have committed 7 fouls. So 7 fouls, sorry. You get 2 shots. This will be the second. He needs to make this one. Oh, he bricks it. He bricks both shots. But Chinese Taipei with the ball back. They will go again on the drive. Up and in. Great control right there by Wei Chia. It's a 1-point ball game with plenty of time left in this game. But they being Chinese Taipei, have sent number 10, Iman Daldir Zahan, to the bench. The Zahan man misses it. And it's only a single shot because Chinese Taipei are not in foul trouble. So if I were Chinese Taipei and knowing that Iran's in foul trouble, drive to the tin. But this man here can drive. It's the call right there. I thought that was okay, if I'm being honest. Iran from the outside. They've got to watch the shot clock. Now they go to the rim. Great defense by Yang Hao Xiang. He's such a live wire, defense and offense-wise. Starting at the top of the key will be Wei Chia, team captain, protecting, driving, shooting from the mid-range spot. Couldn't get it. They need to take better, cleaner shots. Iran around and kick. Wide open for the two. Miss. Good rebound right there by Chinese Taipei. They're playing a quick tempo game. For the two. Miss. Couldn't hang on to it. That will be Iran ball. 4:19 on the clock. Game clock, that is. Morteza to get proceedings going from up top. Step back two. Miss. Chinese Taipei now with a chance. Hao Xiang. How can he do it? He will do jump around. What a move right there. Oh, knocks it down for the two. Chinese Taipei respond through Wei Chia. It's absolutely firing right here, and they knock it down to Iran. They won't let Chinese Taipei have all the fun. They want to be muffin for their opponents. On the drive, the reverse, the block, the trip. This game has everything. Iran 16, Chinese Taipei 15. Timeout call. Let's get our breath back. Absolutely amazing right here at Maba Stadium. Do not change the channel. Have a drink right in front of the laptop, the phone, the TV screen, wherever you're watching this game around the world. Two teams going hammer and tong. Iran and Chinese Taipei. What's at stake? A place in the semi-final. Who can get it done? Who can execute better? Iran with the ball. They will drive, they will shoot, they will miss. Great stuff here showed by both teams. And look at that man there. I call him the Kung Fu Master, number 12. Yang Hao Xiang for the mid-range shot, miss. Iran clears. They will go to work. The runner, no good. Good rebound there by Chinese Taipei. They're strong at that. To the 10. Ooh, that was a miss. Spin move. Michael Jordan type move. And making them dance around and foul. Is it? Yes, it is. It's a foul, so they will go to the line. Now both teams are in foul trouble. Iran with 7 and Chinese Taipei with 6. This is absolutely stuff that legends are made of. As you can see, the boys in blue looking at the back. Boys in blue being India. They want to know who they're going up against. Oh! Boom! Shakalaka! Says number 8. Ye Wei Chia. And the basket right there. Bump, over, rebound, no. Loses the ball, up, foul, and they will get 2 shots. Chinese Taipei will get 2 shots, so they can tie it up right here. 2 minutes 21 on the clock. I love this game, and this is why we love basketball. Weicha, Captain Courageous, bricks that shot. Can he get this one to keep them just in touching distance with Iran? He does. Puts it through. Iran misses that shot, gets the rebound. Good rejection. Access denied. Ooh, the body was slammed on him. What were you thinking, sir? He put his hands up in the air, but his body just collapsed over the other bigger man. Ooh. Did he say something to the referee? And this is Iman Zahan. I call him the Zahan man. Misses. Looks like both teams not at their best from the charity stripe today. Will it come back to haunt them? If I was their coach, I would look at these free throw stats and look and update them, win or lose, because this is your bread and butter. And you will get one more shot because of the technical. Misses. Who wants the rebound? It's a lifeline for Chinese Taipei. They go to work, they go in the lane. Put back is good by Chunliang. Kick. Fires for the win. No. Fires to get in front. No. Pulls the trigger from the outside for the win. No. Rebound right here by Chinese Taipei. Dancing, driving, faking. Puts it up, put back is good. Ties it up. Who's going to get this game? This is going to go down to the wire. Hold on to your hats right here. Stolen. No. Is that a foul? What did the referee say? Chinese Taipei being cheered on by their female colleagues. Timeout. 19-19. 1:26 to go. This is what dreams are made of. I think all of this is what a basketball dream looks like. A timeout call, tied up. Who can take the winning shot? Who can execute that block to stop the opponent from scoring? There's plenty of time left in this one, but the next 2-point shot will get it done for either team. Chinese Taipei playing basketball like a video game. They do not stop. Iran playing that strong physical game and looking for the open looks, good open looks. Up top will be Chunliang. Will they go for the 2 or the 1? They got time, they drive. Puts it up and in right there. They got to deny Iran from taking a 2-point shot. They've got a 1-point lead. Can't make the foul. Block right there. It's a block to deny Iran. Chinese Taipei for the win. Another block. Blocking action happening right here at Maba Stadium. This time, Muhammad Amin Khosravi has a part to play in this. 1:07 to go. Exciting. Chinese Taipei for the win. Rebound. What's the call? I wouldn't be surprised if the referee said both teams are in super foul trouble. Not not just foul trouble. Iran with 9 fouls. That means if they foul Chinese Taipei, it's 2 shots and the ball back for the win right here. Miss. Chinese Taipei live again. Drive. Kicks. Fires. Bang! What a shot by Ye Wei Chia. Captain Courageous from the outside to give Chinese Taipei the victory. Iran heartbroken, but thank you to both teams. Terima kasih. Sangat. That means thank you so much with all our hearts for giving us a fantastic game right here. 22-19, the best game I have called in the last 4 days. Final score right here, Chinese Taipei 22, Iran 19. And the highlights here, where do we start with this one? This one went everywhere, everybody. It was amazing. Big shots from Iran, big shots from Chinese Taipei. We were spoiled with such a great game today. And the winning team, Chinese Taipei, will meet India. And that is a very, very talented team. But I said this in the qualifiers that Chinese Taipei were a dark horse with the way they were playing, but they've got such athletic players. Look at this guy right here. He thinks he's Michael Jordan and LeBron James put together. Spin and the turn and the burn right there. But that man, Muhammad Amin Khosravi, he's so strong, so big, so effective. Fires. Bang. Fires again. Bang. Puts it up and in. And look at this. Up and in. Such a joy to watch, and it's great to see. I hope these guys do kick on to bigger and better things within the game of basketball. 3x3 or 5-on-5, doesn't matter. To the tin with a boom dunk. That's a highlight reel right there. Out. Goes for the win. Bang. That's how you get it done. Chinese Taipei march into the Final Four right here at the FIBA 3x3 U17 Asia Cup 2022. The next game will be the women's semi-final between Mongolia and Malaysia.